Oh, silent deceiver, your true voice is heard. You have cast a believer's face in the dirt. She was all you could hope for. She was all that you need. Once the breath in her lungs, now the blood that she bleeds, and bleeds, and bleeds, and bleeds. And she won't forgive you. You have planted a seed, and the angel in the cage has acquired the key. And to think of all the sweet nothings you won't never get to know. Kept the truth in your pocket, or you lie as a coat, and it's not gonna keep you warm tonight. There is no home for you here, and by now that should be clear. Child, you reap what you sow. You lie in the bed you make. Oh, it bends and it bends and it bends and it bends till it breaks. It's your mistake. What could give you the nerve to hold your head so high? Shining eyes, convincing and cool, cost you an alibi. And if you can't be faithful, then there's nothing here left to discuss. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. There is no home for you here, and by now it should be clear. Child, you reap what you sow. You make, yeah. Oh, it bends and it bends and it bends and it bends till it breaks. It's your mistake. It's your mistake. It's your mistake. It's your mistake.
Happy Memorial Day. Is this on, Mike? Okay, good. There's no boom out here. In case you're just tuning in, or even if you're not just tuning in, you are listening to WEFT Sessions on 90.1 FM Champaign. We bring you 2 hours of local music every Monday night, WEFT Sessions and Local 901. And tonight our guest is Justin Larkin. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
And anything you want to start off telling people about yourself, or?
I've lived in Champaign on and off for like 2 years. Always loved this town.
Where'd you come here from?
Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, and I lived there for a while. Came here. It was pretty fun. And that last song was called Silent Deceiver. And this next one I'm going to play is called
Limbo Days. Little ode of youthful apathy.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, it goes like this.
Get out your shovels and dig. We're closer than you would think. Bound for the bedrock we're sleeping on tonight. Beneath the surface we find vices to ease our minds, crutches to lean on when we lack the nerve to stand. Celestial voices in my head bicker as I lay in my bed. Spend time talking of the time I've laid to waste. I'm waiting on a sign me up for something fresh. These limbo days leave me listless. The world is my canvas and I draw circles in the sand. We live life from days to days, buzzing through a banal haze, breathing in the smoke that chokes our will to change. Celestial voices in my head bicker as I lay in my bed. Spend time talking of the time I've laid to waste. I'm waiting on a sign. I am waiting on a sign. I am waiting on a sign. I am waiting on a sign. Oh. Waiting on a sign. Waiting on a sign. Ooh, I'm waiting on a sign. Oh. Thank you guys. I'm gonna play a song called Safer Haven. The sun lays falling from the sky. The distant glow fades as you wonder why. These days are growing shorter. The air is thin, unlike the layers of glaze within your sinking eyes. Longing for a safer haven, a place to call home, somewhere of my own. What is there left to unturn when you're stranded in a vacant room? Where will the shadows fall when the light refuses to come through? And where will you be when I call for you? Will you keep your word, or are you nowhere to be found? And silence breaks as seconds pass. You take another forward glance at tomorrow, and you quickly turn away. This time around it won't be different. Yet again the sun will set around us as we watch our world burn to the ground, to the ground, yeah. What is there left to unturn when you're stranded in a vacant room? Where will the shadows fall when the light refuses to come through? And where will you be when I call for you? Oh, will you keep your word, or are you nowhere to be found? Yeah, to be found. Yeah, to be found. Yeah. Oh.
WEFT 90.1 FM. I'm abbreviating there, and somehow we upgraded to 91 FM. But we are 90.1 FM, and this is WEFT Sessions with Justin Larkin. And I don't think we've given out any of your booking information. You have a website, right?
I have a Facebook page,
That's close enough.
like everyone else these days. But
Well, not quite all of us, but
most of us. Most of us.
I
are
don't think
plugged in.
Jess has a Facebook page.
Good. It's good to stay off the grid.
You met
sometimes.
Jess, right?
Yes, I did. Jess is lovely. High five.
High five.
Boom.
Am I correct that you also do not have a Facebook page?
I do not have a Facebook page.
We are so
I have an
off the
email
grid.
address. I have
Oh, no.
one MN.
She has an email, but it's a new one.
Yes.
You haven't had it for long.
No. not
Okay.
long.
Well-
One MNRNR for Monday Night R&R. Thank you for appreciating me.
Of course.
I appreciate your time.
I
love live music. After the
I am
show.
overcome with emotion and speechless.
You should be.
So, anything you want to tell the people?
Absolutely. There's a show I am playing this Thursday at Pizza M in the back room.
Ooh.
Pizza M / Flying Coffee Machine. I believe it's the same place.
Did Grant have a hand in booking that?
No, actually, this man right here did.
Ah, so you work together.
But I do know Grant. Grant is a good dude.
He was on the show a few months ago.
Oh, really? Yeah. And I'm also playing at the Clark Bar on June 6th, which is a Wednesday. And both these shows, not shoes, both these shows, mind you, are free. So you don't have to pay anything. All you got to do is pay attention.
This
So-
must be Malapropism Memorial Day or something.
Did I say June 6th?
Yep.
Well, if there is a Wednesday, June 6th, then you can play that too.
Yes, it is June 4th. I'm playing June 6th, but that's in Pekin, Illinois.
I was
so
just
that's-
about to say that's my sister's birthday, but
Well,
not
happy
if it's not
birthday.
on the calendar for a couple more years.
That's awesome. Well, I think I'm going to play another song real quick.
Or two even, hopefully.
Yes. I will
That
do
would be an awfully short show if, or a shoe.
Shoo.
I think that's what Ed Sullivan called it.
Well, this is a story song about a Vietnam veteran I met on the street. Gordon carried his gun in a war we never won. He choked down his final breath in his brother's own caress. And one day I met the man who held Gordon in his hands when his blood was spilled in vain. His bitter fingers point the blame at our blind society and all the shepherds to the sheep who had the audacity to lie when they said God was on our side. And 40 years before today, amongst the bullets and the blades, Gordon McLaren once stood tall. Now that's just a name upon a wall. There's no word that could describe all the pain behind his eyes when he spoke of what they'd seen. As I sat there wondering, oh, how high must the number be before what's called a tragedy
comes another statistic. The death toll took another hit. And 40 years before today, I swear I almost hear him say, Gordon McLaren, I love you. And whatever you may do, please just don't you die on me. For the love of God, just breathe. If you hear me, then just speak. Please say anything. Please say anything. Please. He was a man I never knew, but I know that it's the goddamn truth. He did not deserve to die. He belongs right at his brother's side, happy, healthy, and alive. A death for nature to decide, and not 1 second before should death come knocking at his door. But what good are feeble words as these, with all these lives shipped overseas, only to meet the same fate, all in the name of hate. Gordon McLaren once stood tall. Now that's just a name upon a wall. 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 A name upon a wall.
Wow.
Thank you guys. Another in a long line of familiar faces. Another picture to burn. These memories will be forgotten, like a footprint within the sands of time. You can drop me a line, tell me you're fine, but if you don't want to talk about it, I hope an apology will suffice. You need to move on. I'm sorry, but baby, come on now. Spread your wings and fly on to somewhere better. You wanted someone who would keep you. I just wanted someone who would keep me warm. And it was the last of my intentions to be a scar on your pride, to be a reason to hurt, to be a reason to hide, to be a reason to fall so far behind. And I will admit it's no one's fault but my own.
just weren't fitting the way they should have been. A moment in time we intertwined. 20 years from now you won't remember, but either way I wish nothing but the best for you. I'm sorry, but baby, come on now. Spread your wings and fly on to somewhere better. You wanted someone who would keep you. I just wanted someone who would keep me warm. Someone who would keep me warm. So fly on. So fly on, fly on. So fly on, so fly on, fly on. So fly on, oh, fly on, fly on, oh, fly on, baby, fly on.
Well, this is normally the part of the show where I would ask about your upcoming gigs. We already covered that. So, do you have recordings available?
I do. I have a Bandcamp page, which is www.justinlarkinmusic.bandcamp.com.
So not just Facebook. You do have a bit of a web presence.
A little bit. I try. I need to get a little more present. But
Well, that's good for Jess because that she doesn't need a Facebook account to view your Bandcamp.
yeah.
Ditto.
And I have a couple of songs on there I recorded in my basement.
Are they? Are they as you want people to hear you?
Yes, yes. It's kind of got the lo-fi thing, but I'm very happy with the recordings. I'd like to get into the studio at some point, but I'm in one right now, so I guess I'm
Yes.
living my dreams.
You should have recordings after tonight. But no, I always feel conflicted when a band has an album and I play the heck out of it, and then they say, well, those are really just demos. We don't want people to think we sound like that. And it's like, well, then why'd you have me play the heck out of the album? But if I like it, I think if it sounds good to me, then hopefully it'll sound good to other people. We just had an enjoyable conversation with somebody earlier today, and she was saying, she just is always self-conscious listening to her singing on recording, and I think that's like most people hear themselves on answering machines, and they say, I hope I don't
that's
really
my
sound like
voice?
that.
Yeah.
So.
I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to me recording myself, so I mean, it took a while. I just have like one microphone, just like some glitchy recording program, but I mean, I put enough time into it that I think it sounds okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. At least for like what I used with it. These are pretty fancy microphones.
We try.
You succeed. I'm gonna play another song here.
Okay.
This is actually the
and
one.
just since it's the bottom of the hour, I should say you're listening to WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign, and now we've satisfied our legal requirement. Thank you.
This is a song called "This Bird's Only Cage Is the Sky." Home becomes an anchor, and
your freedom is the sea. You gotta be a forward thinker. You gotta set your worries free. See, I know your heart is beating, and I know you've got a dream. But if you're too busy sleeping, then that's all it will ever be. We are the generation of mental elevation, with the consciousness so clean. It's always been inside us, so open up your eyelids. Take my hand now, follow me. This bird's only cage is the sky. Yeah. Don't let them clip the wings that allow you to fly. Whoa, promise you it's picture perfect, a sacred opportunity. The blowing wind will make you sure that you're guided to your destiny. You gotta open up your heart now, play a bigger part now. Make yourself a sign of the changing times. The prophecy's predestined, everything's a blessing. So pry open your third eye. This bird's only cage is the sky. Yeah. Don't let them clip the wings that allow you to fly. Whoa. When you're weary, wistful wanderlust, drinking just to fill your cup, focusing on negative spaces. You can't get caught up in the fear, you gotta learn to persevere. There's always a new challenge to face us. This bird's only cage is the sky. This bird's only cage is the sky. Ooh, oh, this bird's only cage is the sky. Ooh, this bird's only cage is the sky. Yeah. There's another song called Hey Romeo. Well, this is bound to be one for the storybooks. It seems you've fallen for no more than Perico. Yes, a poison arrow punctured a hole inside your bleeding heart. Hey Romeo, where did you go? I have laid her to rest and her lips are still warm. The philosophies we abide to won't break the ties that bind you. Well, you captured all of these moments like fireflies in a jar. Whenever it's hard to see, you let them light up wherever you are. Oh, but they shine so bright. it always led the way right back to me. Well, ain't it time to set them free? Hey, Romeo, where did you go? I have laid her to rest and her lips are still warm. The philosophies we abide to won't break the ties that bind you. Ties that bind you. Yeah. Well, I've stolen tear from your eye and the heart from your tears. Well, I've stolen the tear from your eye and the heart from your chest. I've got nothing left to take from you. Oh, nothing left to take from you. Oh, except for your, except for your soul. Oh, hey, Romeo, where did you go? I have laid her to rest and her lips are still warm. The philosophies we abide to won't break the ties that bind you. The ties that bind you. The ties that bind you. Oh, yeah. Ties that bind you. Guess I'll just play another one. This is a song about shopping for groceries. I hope you're wearing your dancing shoes out there, world. Shopping for groceries, and I hear this song on the intercom. Shopping for groceries, let's make a cleanup in aisle 3, darling. Groceries, so doopy oh, yeah. Ooh, groceries is what we are shopping for. Yeah, you get the milk and cheese and your carrots and peas and a rump roast for some buttered toast, yeah. These are the things on my list, 'cause we are shopping for groceries, and I hear this song on the intercom. Shopping for groceries, let's make a cleanup in aisle 3, darling. Groceries, so doopy oh, yeah. Groceries is what we're shopping for. So doobity bop bop, so doobity bop bop bop, so doobity bop bop, yeah. Tell you, sauerkraut ain't what I'm about, and I just can't get down with your Brussels sprouts, no. Honey, I just ain't about that life. But I'm about the groceries, 'cause 'cause I hear this song on the intercom, shopping for groceries. Let's make a cleanup on aisle 3, darling, groceries. So doobie-oh, yeah, 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 groceries is what we're shopping for. Yeah, WEFT. Yeah, it's the radio station I'm playing on. We're shopping for groceries. Shopping for groceries. Yeah! A little bit of jazz. Trying to.
We both noticed and appreciated that.
Had to throw it out there.
So we seem to be covering all the relevant information, but if there is anything you would like to be prompted on, this is your prompt. Say hi to your listeners.
Hello, listeners.
Hi to Springfield, Missouri. Or, you could just say Springfield and people in 30, 40 places all over the country will assume that you're talking about them.
That's why Matt Groening made The Simpsons.
I know.
Yeah. I used to think there was a Springfield in every state, but that's actually a lie.
Hawaii, I don't think, has one.
Yeah.
Or Hawaii, I guess they say there.
They need to catch up.
They could just, you hear about islands forming out of garbage. Maybe they could just, any places they don't already have, they could build them.
I do hear that there's a Pleasantville in just about every state, though. I don't know if that
weird.
might be a lie.
Can't name a single one.
Well, there's one in Missouri. I know that
Okay.
much. At least there's that.
I know most states have a most states have a Clinton and most states have a Springfield, and those are the two names I'm aware. What? Decatur. I don't think most states have a Decatur. I know there's one in Georgia, and I know there's one in Illinois, and that's all I know off the top of my head.
I only know of one, so you got me beat there. Well, hello, listeners, again. Thank you for listening.
I think every state has a Walla Walla.
Walla Walla.
That's sarcasm. And is there really a Walla Walla, New Zealand? Yep. Okay, New Zealand and Washington. New Zealand and Washington are my two favorite states. Nate has been to New Zealand, so.
What's the time at?
Oh, it is 10:45.
Oh, look at that. It's
Or
right there in front of
I am trusting that clock. Actually, I guess it now says 10:46, but whatever this last song is, you should have time for it.
Do I have time for two? Or just
Oh,
one?
no, you have time for 3, 4. I didn't mean last, I meant next.
Well, I will play a song.
Just warn me before what actually is your last song so that it doesn't end with me all shocked that we're done already.
All right. Well, this is a song called Hello.
Right. Oh, and we should bill you one more time. You are?
I am Justin Larkin. Thank you for listening. Hello. I sold it all to a stranger with a pair of naked eyes that burn like an ember and they shine with the desire for whatever kind of love I had inside of me. So I painted a picture, my own masterpiece, wrote a soaring symphony that could bring the world to peace, but just as quick as it was conjured, faded in the haze. Now in the back of my mind, there's this film I will roll of some hypothetical scenario. When I saw you turn away, I would have had the nerve to say hello, hello, hello. I am well aware of my wandering head. You're just a daydream out drowning when it's time to go to bed. But still, what if I won't ever know? But perhaps that's for the best, 'cause the perfection could have waned. And how could you be so perfect when I don't even know your name? If I was meant to tip my hat, I would have had one on my head. Still in the back of my mind, there's this film I will roll of some hypothetical scenario. When I saw you turn away, I would have had the nerve to say hello. 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 So, I have one more original song, but he said I have time for 3 more, so I want to play someone else's song, just 'cause. Got money, I'll do anything for you. Got money, just tell me what you want me to. Got money, nail me up against the wall. Got money, don't want anything, he wants it all. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take it. No, you can't take that away from me. Ooh, head like a hole, black is your soul. I'd rather die than to give you control. Head like a hole, black is your soul. I'd rather die than to give you control. All right. For those of you who don't know, that was a Nine Inch Nails song.
Wow, they're covering you already? Or, that doesn't make sense because you just said it was theirs. Yeah, I had somebody beat me to recognizing it. I was pretty impressed.
I decided I should make a bluegrass version of an industrial song. Just cause.
Sounded good.
Thank you. I think I've got one more left in me.
Have you seen? Do you know about the old show Dance Party USA?
I actually don't. I'm out of the loop, I guess.
I used to watch game shows on USA when I was in, I don't know, elementary school. And after the game shows, they would have a show called Dance Party USA. And Nine Inch Nails appeared on this show. And in fact, one of their first CDs ends with the host or hostess from, I think they had more than one host. So it ends with a bonus track of the hostess from Dance Party USA saying, "Let's hear it for 9 Inch Nails. Woo! They're good." But if you want to see really unrecognizable video of Trent Reznor looking not quite like Trent Reznor on a show where everybody is supposed to, I guess, slow dance to... What was the song, Nate? It wasn't Terrible Lie. Do you remember which single it was?
Something I Can Never Have. Was it that one?
Head Like a Hole.
It was Head Like a Hole?
It's either Head Like a Hole.
I thought it was... No, it was Down in It, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you want
yeah.
to see people slow dancing to Down in It on on an 80s show with 80s hair, I showed somebody here at WEFT, and he said, "I don't actually like 9 Inch Nails." I said, "Well, that's why I showed you, because it's hilarious." As long as you have a strong opinion on them either way, as long as you're not indifferent to them, you know, if you love them or hate them, I just think it's amazing that this footage exists and you can watch it on YouTube. And I recommend it not during, don't turn off WEFT, please, but after we go to Zara Radio for the night or some other day, I highly recommend going to YouTube and typing in 9 Inch Nails Dance Party USA, because it is one of the funniest things. And there is not any evidence they're going to go on and get popular. It just looks like they're this flash in the pan that you'll never hear from again.
And then they became 9 Inch Nails.
Right,
That's
right.
crazy.
And and if you actually know where the bonus track on their EP came from, it's so much funnier, because it just sounds like some random Valley girl, or it even sounds like she has some unidentifiable accent, but I'm not sure if it just came up. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you for being on the show, and let's plug your show. June 4th, is it?
June 4th at the Clark Bar.
Because
and
we've established there is no Wednesday, June 6th.
Yes.
Well, there is, but not this year.
Eventually it'll happen. I have faith.
They'll have to have you back.
Yeah. And there's also, I'm playing a jam at the back room of Flying Coffee Machine / Pizza M. And that's this Thursday. What time is that, Cliff?
That's
9.
Is there a cover on that?
No,
You see,
sir.
if a show is free, we can give out the cover.
There it is. It's free as a bird. Well,
If
I got
it's-
one more.
Excellent. Please, everybody, stay tuned. We have another hour of local music and up to 3 more hours local music, because the time capsule is heavily local. But in the next hour, we should have new music from Menthol, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, one more song from Justin Larkin. Thank you to Justin, to his studio audience of music appreciators, connoisseurs, our camera crew, as always, Mike, other Mike, anybody else who hasn't already been thanked. And yeah, stay tuned. This is 90.1 FM Champaign.
Thanks for having me. This is a song about living out of a car called Nowhere is a Place. Darling, I was planning every morning for the rest of my days, waking to the sunrise, casting light upon your face. But that ain't me. No, it just ain't me. I got a pocket full of chances, $16 to my name. Whichever way the wind blows, I know it's fanning on the
there's always another word that can be said to prolong being left for dead. And these broken promises behind my eyes leave me nowhere left to hide. I got no idea where I'm sleeping. Do you have a place to crash? Somehow this car keeps running even though it's out of gas. I hope it starts. Hey, I pray it starts. But I'll blow my dimes and nickels on just one last cheap cigar, 'cause these dreams of mine are all I've got, and I hope they take me far away from here. Away from here. Oh yes, there's always another stranger's bed where she would let me lay my head. But of all the lessons that I've come to learn, it's a surefire way to get burned. So thank goodness for these friends of mine. I don't know where I'd be without their couches and their company that they've allowed to comfort me. You know I love you all. You know I love you all. So let's have another drink tonight, one more for the road. I am leaving town tomorrow, but know wherever I may go, I'll carry you. I will carry you all with me. Oh yes, there's always another friend that I can call to help me forget it all. And of all the things that I know, nowhere is a better place to go. I could hammer down these worn out chords for the rest of the day, if that meant I had the slightest chance to save a little face, that's okay. In the end, I am not ashamed. You see, there's always a clock that's ticking somewhere, a moment about to pass, and I'd rather spend time burning bridges than time kissing ass, but that's just me. So tell me your story. You know, 'cause there's always another story yet to be told as each new day unfolds. And somewhere there is an angel bound to make it right, waiting to fall in my life. Yes, somewhere there is an angel bound to make it right, waiting to fall